basically what I think that you need to do to improve your cardiovascular fitness, build some basic strength and stability, and improve your flexibility as well, is to use this program 3 times a week in conjunction with your rugby union.
Yep.
What I'd like you to do is take this program to your coach and make sure that there's nothing that's contradictory to what he's doing, and that he's happy with it as well. Always good to make sure that you're checking both ways. I've also got some extra programs in here that you can use out of the gym on your days off and things like that, and I'll just explain how to incorporate more physical activity into your week, because I know that you've got your strength training and your rugby union, but I know that you're also very keen to do some physical activity throughout the week, things that just get your body moving in different directions, okay? So I'll show you that afterwards. The warm-up, quite simple. Actually your workout's up here on the board so that you don't have to look at my sheet. So we're going to do 2 rounds of 30 seconds of each of these. I'm going to demonstrate it to you in a minute, so don't worry about if you don't know what you're doing at the moment. Then we're going to do some strength work. So I've just got 4 exercises here for you. We're going to do a push exercise. We're going to do a pull exercise. We're going to do a squat-based exercise and a single split leg exercise as well. I like to do things like that because they're quite functional and they transfer into your sport as well. All right. I've got options, so as we go I'll work out what you can do and we'll choose the right exercise for you. At the end, just so we can work on your cardiovascular fitness, and then we'll end up with a stretch at the end. All right, Jack, so what we're going to do, have you done jumping jacks before? Are you comfortable with them? All right, I'm going to get you to do 30 seconds of each. I'm just going to count the 30 seconds in my head. Then we're going to go to walking knee hugs, which are these. Open your arms right out so that you get a bit of a chest stretch as well. Windmill, side shuffles. Have you done side shuffles before? Just moving up and back. Make sure that you're getting both sides in. Windmills, like this. Okay. Now when you come to the side, make sure that you're turning your chest right up to the ceiling like that. Okay? Because you really want to work your spine. And high knee running or marching, whichever you're most comfortable with. High knee marching, or if you want to bring it up to a run. All right, 30 seconds of each, 2 rounds just to warm up. All right, so I'll get you to start. Jumping jacks. All right, how you feeling? All right?
Yep.
Keep going, keep going. All right, just do 1 round. All good?
Yep.
Keep breathing. Get that heart rate up. That's it. All right, and stop. Okay, so I'm going to get you to walk up and back, just doing those knee hugs for me. Open right up with your chest. Really try and breathe in as you open up. Take a big breath in. That's it. Reach. That's it. Sorry, I've slowed you down. Keep going. Go at a good pace. That's it. Then come back. That's it. Really opening up that chest. That's it. All right, okay, some side shuffles. So going up one way and coming back the other way. That way you're working each leg. You don't need to use your arms if you don't want. Yep, that's it. No, stay up. Oh, yeah, come back on that leg. So you want to work each side. That's it. I know I do the same thing. I'm sure I should turn. All right, we're going to do windmills. So just bending, so hinge from your hip, keep your back nice and straight, and really try and open up. So, as you look down, really try and get that chest. Twins there.
Yeah.
Too many holidays.
Bend down, bend your knees like this. That's it. Open up. That's it. Other side. You okay? Do a bit of computer work. You got a bit of tightness through there. Yeah. Okay. And how are you? Do you want to do marching or high knee running?
I'll just do high knees.
Yeah, okay. All right, 30 seconds high knees. Off you go. Cool. And once you've done that, we're going to do it all through once more time, and that's your warm up.
Awesome.
All right, feeling okay?
Yep.
All right. Okay, we're back to jumping jacks. The first first one is a push exercise. So I've got some options. Are you okay with push-ups? I think you're pretty right with them after seeing the fitness test at the beginning. So I'm just going to show you just to make sure. So I'm going to get you to come down, keeping your hands underneath your elbows and your shoulders, like that. I want you to keep, as you take your feet back, I want you to keep your body in alignment. So I want your head, your tailbone, and all the way down through your feet to be in one line. As you come down, I want you to drop your elbows to the ground like that. I don't want them to flare out like that. And then move straight. Right, so I'm going to get you to do 15 reps. And then we're going to move on to the next exercise, then the next one, and then the next one. We're going to do 15 reps of each. And then we're going to do it 3 rounds through. Okay, all right. So let's go, 15 push-ups. Excellent. Good strength, excellent. Awesome, keep going, you're there, almost there, almost there. Up to 5? No, up to 15. I'm sure you've done 15. All right, jump up. All right, we're going to do a row exercise now. So have you ever done pull-ups before?
Briefly, not very good.
Okay, not very good at them. What I might do, just so I can see your technique, is use the TRX. That way I can assess your technique and then we can move it up as the weeks go, okay? All right, so have you used a TRX before?
No, I have not.
Okay, so it's anchored up the top. It is not going to come away. All right, it's nice and strong. What I'm going to do is, with the TRX, I want to make sure that they're nice and even. Okay. Now you want to stay in a nice line with the anchor point up there. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to lean back. Now you can take it right in, or you can stay up. Don't come all the way in and then try and fall back. Come out first so it's got tension on it, and then walk in like that. Okay. Once you're in, if you can, I'm going to get you to come up onto your heels. I'm going to come up onto my heels with these shoes. All right. And I'm going to get you to lean all the way back and just see how I'm sort of dropping my bottom there. I want you to keep it up in a straight line. All right. Then I want you to pull up, and I want you to try and squeeze those shoulder blades together. All right. Elbows into your side. Slowly let it down. Don't come down suddenly. Okay. Control it back down, and then come back up again. All right. See how you go with that. So walk your head in and come up onto your heels. Excellent. Alright. So as you come up, squeeze your shoulder blade. That's it. Now if you can't get 15, just do as many as you can. And if you need to make it a bit easier, you walk your feet back down. Good. Excellent. Nice squeeze. Good. Chest nice and tall. That's good. Just untuck your chin a little bit. That's better. Nice straight line. Well done. Excellent. Good control. I don't know if else can. I think we're up to about 8. How are you feeling? 10. Do you think you can do 5 more? Maybe 2 more? Yep. Excellent. And last one. Alright, walking back out. Well done. Excellent. So how do you find that? That's probably enough for you at the moment? More than enough? Okay. Okay, yep, alright. What we're going to do now is squats. Have you done much squatting before?
Yep.
How can you get into a fairly low squat? Can I see how you squat? Okay, excellent. Alright, we're going to get you to do 15 squats.
Okay,
Right?
just like that?
Yeah, just like that. What we can do on the next round is add weight. I just want to see how you go with the body weight to start with, okay? As heels go on the floor for me. If your heels go to lift up, just don't go as deep.
Yep.
Good. Okay, making sure you breathe out as you come up, breathe in as you go down. Take a breath in, and then breathe out on the way up. So if you've got weight on you, it's going to be on the exertion part. On the hardest part, you breathe out.
Yep.
Okay? Good. Excellent. Good. Keep those knees out, that's it. As you come down, try and keep the knees out. Don't let them come in. Keep going. That's it. Keep control. That's it. Turn from the hips. Good. I've lost accountability.
2.
And let's do 2 more. Oh, 2 more. Because I stopped you a few times. All right, excellent. All right. Now, how are you with lunges? Have you done lunges before?
A little.
A little bit. Can I just have a look to see what you do? If what we can do is we can either do a lunge, or we can either use the TRX to help us for balance, or we can actually step it up onto a box as well.
Okay.
All what we're trying to do here is get a split stance.
Yep.
Okay. If you were to use, and I'm going to get these are going to be reverse lunges, so it's going to be stepping back and up. So what I want you to do as you do a lunge, I want you to step back, keeping your feet pointed the same direction. So you don't want to point that foot out. Okay. When you come down, you want to make sure that you've got a box shape here,
Okay.
and a box shape at the back as well, and up. When you come up, I want you to drive through this heel, push up, and drive through the foot, the ball of the foot in front, at the back as well. All right. Let me just see how you go with the, and we're going to alternate, I think. So we're going to go 1, come up, and then the other one.
So we're going to do 30 of them.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll do 16 all up.
Okay.
Okay, 16 all up. Good, bring that foot in. That's it. Back. Good, excellent. Keep going. 3. Good, excellent. 4. 5. Good. 6. 7. 8. Excellent. 9. 10. 6 more. How are you going? Okay?
Yep.
Awesome. Feel okay? Don't forget to breathe. Well done. 3 more. 2. And last one. 3. Excellent. So I can see you've got a little bit of issue on this side, and that's often we're stronger on one side than the other. I think what I've noticed on that side is when you take that foot back, I noticed that this one wants to turn in.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think that's probably just a tightness issue in your hips. And I noticed also when the leg's out the front that the knee again tends to come in a little bit. So we can work on your glute strength.
Yep.
Working on the posterior there will actually help to keep that leg out as we go. Okay. What I'd like to propose is that I'm going to get you to do 2 more rounds of each in a minute. But what I'm going to propose we do is that we use the body weight for the first 2 weeks,
Yep.
and then we're going to start to add some weight to it. We can make the push-ups harder, or we can change it to a chest press with some weights. We can take it from a row to a pull-up, and we can use bands for that as well. The other way to make the rows harder is to walk your feet in,
Yep.
okay, so that you're at a different angle, okay. With the squats, we can add, as the weeks go on, we can add a dumbbell and hold that in your hands. And with those lunges as well, we can add some dumbbells or some balls or bags. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to do 2 more rounds. Okay. All right. How do you feel? Grab a drink, and then we'll get.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, you've had a drink, a bit of a rest?
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm going to do, just looking at the activities on the board, we're going to do a little bit of aerobic conditioning, just to finish off. It's quick, it's intense.
Okay.
What I want you to be aware of is your breathing rate. So if you feel like you're getting to a point where it's getting way too hard and you're feeling any dizziness or anything, you please let me know.
Okay.
All right, but we do want to work at a higher intensity because it's shorter.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do 6 rounds. Okay. We're only going to do 5 reps of each exercise, and there's only 2 exercises. So the first one is a slam ball. Okay. So what I'm going to get you to do here is always hinge at your hip. We're going to have the ball up overhead, and I'm going to get you to forcefully bring it down into the ground, but I'm going to get you to use your hips to do it. So you're going to go, and you're going to hinge from the hips.
Okay.
All right. What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to use your upper back.
Okay.
Okay. You want to hinge from the hip and use all the power from your hips.
Okay.
All right. That's the first exercise. Just do one for me, just so I can make sure you understand. So right up above and hinge from your hips and use that power. Excellent. Perfect. We're going to do 5 of those, then you're going to run over and you're going to grab this sled. So with the sled, I want to make sure that you've got your knees nice and bent and you've got your head up so you're in a nice alignment. I don't want you down like this. Okay? Keep your back nice and straight and you're just going to run as fast as you can to the end and that's it. Okay? Then we're going to go back to the ball, then back to this. Alright? So you're going to run. Okay? You'll do 5 sets of that, 1 bolt, and then come back and do another 5 and another bolt, and we'll do that 6 times.
Right,
How's that sound, alright? Okay. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yep.
Brace yourself. It's only 6 rounds, as little rest as possible.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Alright.
And then 5 of these.
5 of them, 1 of them.
Yep, cool.
6 times. Alright, let's go from your hips. Good, excellent. Bending the finger up, excellent. 2. Well done, Jack. 3. 4. Well done. And 5. Excellent. Straight to the sled. And pull as fast as you can. Excellent. Go, 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 go. Alright, well done. How do you feel? Come back.
Right.
Come back. Alright, we'll do 1 more round. Sorry, 4. What have we done? 1 round. 5 more rounds. 1. 2. 3. Excellent. Oh, 1 more. And go. Bolt. Run over and do a run. All right, Jack. Let's get into it. How you feel? Good?
Yep.
Excellent. 1. 2. Good. Breathing. Out. That's it. 3. 4. Good work. Excellent. Run.
Can I just push it from this side?
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, go for it, yep. Get that head up. Alright, back to the ball. Jack, just walk around a little bit just to bring that heart rate down. How do you feel, okay?
Yep.
Yep, keep walking around. I'm just going to crack away this. Just reach your hands up. Take that breath in. Bring your heart rate down. Try and slow your breathing down. That's it. That's it. Get that breath in. Keep moving just a little bit. Good. Alright, so as you're moving, I'm just going to show you what the first stretch is. So when you're doing this by yourself in the gym, do all your standing stretches first. That way your heart rate comes down and then you can move into your lower stretches. Alright. First thing I'm going to get you to do is place your forearm on the wall. And what I'm going to get you to do is take your elbow back. So what I'm trying to get you to do is some external rotation in your shoulder. What I'm going to get you to do is stretch through your pec by turning away and just pushing that arm back a little bit. Okay? We're going to hold that 30 seconds on each side. Alright, so just pop your hand on the wall. Wherever. Okay, so see how you've got it like that? I want you to rotate it back a little bit. And then keep doing that, and I'll show you the next one will be a standing quad stretch. Okay, so making sure that your hips are forward and you pull your pelvis forward so you get a nice stretch through the legs. Have you done those before?
Yep.
Alright.
Do you mind if I just
No.
use the ball to stabilize?
Okay, so tilt your pelvis like that, that's it. Drive your knee down into the ground, that's it. Breathe in. What you do is a hamstring stretch. I might get you to do an elevated one still while your heart rate's coming down. So what I'm going to get you to do is bring one foot up, just onto the heel. You don't need to keep this leg dead straight because if you start to feel the stretch in the back of your knee, that's not where we want it. We want it in the belly of the hamstring. So I tend to need to bend my leg. Okay. Keep straight, don't hunch over. Hinge from the hip and really feel that in the belly of the hamstring. Just hold that for 30 seconds on each side. Alright? Excellent. So try not to hunch over. Come straight up. That's it. Can you feel that in the okay? Alright, so we're going to bend over now, so we can start to, now our heart rate's come down, we're going to bend over. So you bring your knees together and just wrap your arms around your knees and then pull up. And you're going to feel a nice stretch through here in your lower back as well. You feel that? Yep. Yeah, excellent. So all of those strength exercises were challenging enough.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so what we'll do over the few weeks is add some more weight, progress as we go. It's called progressive overload. So we get you to adapt and then we overload you as we go. Alright. Standing calf stretch, so you can use the wall if you want. So one foot here, one foot at the back, make sure that your foot's not turned out.
Yep.
Okay, and then just lean, try and get your knee coming to the wall. That's going to stretch the back.
Okay.
Hold that one for 30 seconds on each side. Bend the back, so turn your foot in so that it's nice and straight. That's it. Try and cut keep that heel on the ground. So only come in as far as you can before that heel starts to lift. Pop your head up. Take breaths in. That's it. As far as you can without lifting off. Excellent. One more. Seated glute. Sitting up nice and tall. Lifting up, hinging from the hip, not going like this. Hinging forward, getting a stretch of your glute. Alright, 30 seconds on each side and you're done. Sit, nice and tall, and over you go. Can you feel that? Excellent. Well done. How do you feel, alright?
Good.
Good? Excellent. I'm just going to have a chat with you and your dad, or
Yep.
you and Vigeli, and then I can let you go.
Okay.
Alright? Feeling Jack, alright?
Yeah, good.
Okay, so Vigeli, you had a look at what Jack was doing. How do you feel? Do you think that that's appropriate for his?
I think it's great.
Yeah, and you liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Jack, what I've got here for you is 3 programs. The first one on top is the one that we did today. So I'd like to see you do that perhaps 3 times a week. But as I said, check with your coach first and make sure that he's happy with it as well. The reason I want you to do it 3 times a week is to improve, because you want to improve strength and your cardiovascular fitness. I think you're only doing 1 training session of rugby at the moment per week, and I know that'll increase later on. But for now, this will be complementary to that 1 training session a week, and it'll get you building that strength that you need. As time goes on and your rugby union steps up in the season and you're doing more sessions and more games, then we'll reduce some of this, okay? We'll reduce the volume. But for now, you can do that 3 times a week, and for the next 6 weeks definitely. And these are just some other ones you can do at home if you haven't got time to go to the gym, and that's an outdoor session that you can do as well, alright? Okay, guys, do you mind if I just get you to fill in this evaluation form for me? Just so I know if we need to, I need to change anything for the following week. Just can fill that one in together. Alright, excellent. Thanks, guys. I'll have a look at that one later, but just from our verbal feedback, I think you're quite happy with what we've done today. You're happy to progress and progressively overload as we go, so we'll change that up. We'll change the volume as your rugby union picks up, and I think that basically the program is a foundational program, so it's really good for people just starting out. It'll help you to adapt to strength training, and then we can go adding things like free weights and barbells and that later on as you get stronger, and your body learns how to actually move the weight on top of it. Alright, okay? And that's a nice, safe one to do in the gym by yourself. Okay? Alright, well, nice to meet you, Vigeli.
Thank you, Carly.
Nice to meet you,
Good
Jack,
session.
and we'll see you again in 3 days' time.
Awesome.
Alright?
Look forward to it.
See you later.